There have been many moments throughout my career that have totally transformed how I look at and how I view business. But there's always this one moment in particular that sticks out in my mind. It's so apparent and I can see it as clear as day right now. I was in America, and just to give you a little bit of context, we had started to see some daylight after what felt like an eternity of just grinding, of just trying to get the wheels of the business turning. And so I was going out to America and I thought I was the dog's balls because I had, started investing in masterminds and in coaching programs and in mentorship and so on and so forth. And as a direct result, I started to bring in a little bit more. And so on lunch, I was having a conversation with my mentor and he said to me, give me a breakdown. What's happening now compared to where you were at previously? And proud as punch, I said to him, oh yeah, we're bringing in an extra $4,000 a month or something along those lines. And I thought I was going to get a pat on the back. But he sat there and he listened to me and he just said, dude, you're a selfish bastard. And I was like, I'm not following. What do you mean I'm a selfish bastard? How am I being selfish? And he said, well, because you would be making more if you weren't. Because money is just a representation of value. And if you were providing your marketplace with more value, well then you would be making a lot more than that. Boom, light bulb. It just dawned on me. I was like, this guy's right. Money is just a representation of value. And if I was providing more, then I would be getting more in return. But what I realized in that moment was that the game that I was playing was toxic. And the reason for that was because I hadn't broken down old beliefs that I held about providing a service to people. I used to believe that if someone paid me money, I win and they lose, which is a toxic belief. That is not the case. When someone invests their money in you as a coach, it is a win-win scenario. In fact, when someone invests their money in you, who they know, like, and trust, and who they will trust will hold them to a higher standard than what they hold themselves, well then they are going to get much more value in return for the investment they make. And that was the big belief that I had to break in my coaching program. And the thing is, this happens for all of us. Everyone holds on to these beliefs that sometimes just keep us stuck. And all it takes is one conversation to break that cycle, help you get the insights and the realizations that you need in order to be able to provide the marketplace with more value, and in order to be able to deliver the type of service that you want to deliver that will ultimately have more impact and gain more income and ultimately more freedom, which is what we're all here for.